Here we go again. All right, thank you so much for joining me again. This is so exciting. So many things happening, so many things being built, so many things coming to life. All right, so I'm going to just jump straight in and show you guys what I did the past week. Now, as you can see, if you watched the previous video, the character is completely redesigned. He has a sleeker look and he looks kind of like he's a little bit faster, a little bit less clunky, which is always good since I'm trying to lose weight as well. We like things like that. So here you can see his running animation style. One thing that is new is that I added a sprint animation style, a sprint mechanic and animation that actually makes your jump higher. I don't know if you can notice. Maybe we'll make it even a little bit more higher, but that's fine, right? One thing that I think is really, really cool is the dash, the dashy boy. We are dashing now. Of course, he's going to have a cooldown where the game launches. We have our first environmental hazards, which is the industrial grinder, sped up for dramatic purposes. And of course, we got the swinging chainsaw. I don't know why, but AI works in mysterious ways. So just like, we're going to have to trust it that it's actually created a change, a saw on a swing that goes back and forth, right? It's fantasy. Just calm yourself down. Okay. Essentially, what we have here is just these two things. We got the jump and the sprint and everything. Now, the idea between environmental hazards, not between, about environmental hazards is that we are going to have three versions of dodgeability, let's call it, right? The first one is the one that exists already in one game that I'm gonna steal, and that is the pogoing, right? For example, we have a ground hazard. The idea is you jump over the ground hazard, you pogo, you attack. Of course, the attack is not aligned right now, but you pogo and you get a little bit of a boost and you can just like jump over the damn thing. The second one is the example of a swinging chainsaw, not chainsaw, just saw, that you can actually parry. You come close to it and you go like boom, you parry and you can pass through. Like you swing in the other direction or maybe you disable it or something like that. Now, I'm not going to have trash mobs. I already said that. The idea is that these things are going to replace the trash mobs, which are going to teach the player on what he's supposed to do. What are the types of dodges that he can perform, right? So, for example, this one is going to have a short invincibility timer. So you can dodge through hazards like these, right? Like a laser, for example, right? And the second one is going to be, of course, the parry. And then you're going to have the pogo, right? And the idea is that they're all going to have a short cooldown instead of perhaps dash, which is going to have 2-3 charges. And when you use one, it recharges the other, right? So for example, if your dashes and your parries are on cooldown while you're midair, right, you actually can then pogo to do the what's its face, to recharge the other two. Okay, that's it for the character and for the things that we have created so far. Let's go to Blender. This is one more environmental hazard, which is going to be dodgeable instead of parryable or pogoable. And it's very simple. It's going to be a swinging laser as well. Perhaps there's going to be more of them. They're going to form a grid, so you have to dash, then parry, then dash, or something like that, right? You already see how this is going to feel like. I think this is going to be a speedrunner's dream, where you can go like bam, 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 and you pass like 6 obstacles really, really super fast. That's at least what I'm aiming for. The second one is going to be I'm going to show you guys. I have to open it actually, because I don't know why it's not open. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to be the new animation for the character himself. He's going to, of course, have the parry animation, which imagine that the blade is coming out of his hand and he's like, boom, now the attack is parried, right? Then we are going to have the death animation, right? Which is he sadly just shuts down. He just falls to pieces and the head bounces one last time. After that, we have attack down, which is essentially him punching down, going like boom, boom. That hand is messed up. I'm going to fix that later. And then we have the attack up, which he is going to go like whoosh, like a superhero. I guess, I don't know, flying, Superman fly, whatever. And that's it so far, right? Next week, hopefully I will be introducing a health bar, damage instances to both the boss and the player, and after that we also have to make the hazards interactable and make there's certain animations that are done in Godot, the shine for the parry, the screen shake, stuff like that. So we are, I think, quickly but surely approaching the first actual playable section of the game, which is going to take about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes or so. And I mean, I couldn't be more excited, right? This is awesome and this is amazing, and I'm so happy to show you all of these things that have been built so far. I'm gonna ask you to subscribe and like the video and maybe comment if you have any questions about how I did any of these things, what tools I used. I'm more than happy to tell you in the comments. This is supposed to be just a devlog, and I'm never gonna ask for money. I'm never gonna do a Kickstarter or something like that. I'm too lazy to do all that stuff. Number one. Number two, all the tools that I need right now are here for me to actually do it. And perhaps if that YouTube money starts rolling in, I can actually quit my job and just dedicate 10 hours a day to this little guy. So thank you so much, and I hope that you know, this was interesting to you, and I'm gonna see you in the next one next week, maybe sooner. Like I'm thinking things are starting to pick up like pretty damn quickly. All right, thanks for watching. Bye bye.